You're not a monster.
What? Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Game of Thrones, episode 4 of season 8, The Last of the Starks. Emotional mess from the previous episode. I was very connected to the way, I knew that it would happen. I even mentioned it at the start that I know I'm expecting gruesome / death. However, during the episode, I will be in denial that this person should not die, that person should not die. And that's just me being, contradicting myself in a way. And seeing all the characters just fall, from Ed saving Sam, to Lyanna killing a giant, to Beric saving Arya, who in turn killed the Night King, to Theon. Oh, Theon. Taking care of Bran from start, taking down everything, charging at the Night King, to Jorah. Oh, just protecting his queen, like he said he would die for her, and he did, in her arms. I think for Jorah, his death is so meaningful. Like, everyone's death, I feel, is so meaningful, even though they did die, because it was just more like you can see their characters and what they said they would do, whether they said it or not, like indirectly in their actions. It happened when they were protecting the ones that they loved. So it's amazing to continue from here on to see what the aftermath will be. And we don't have to, I cannot believe it, we don't have to worry about the White Walkers anymore. It's they're gone. And this is I think, because we have seen so much of the White Walkers, we know about the Children of the Forest and how they created it for their protection against the men, but then they would revolt in numbers, and then the Children of the Forest and the First Men united together to get rid of the White Walkers. We know the story, but from knowing that they, like, from the start, we've never seen them even utter a word. They only shriek, right? So just being so scary, like, they imposed a threat like no other, causing so much havoc and damage. And the Night King was truly a Night King, because wow, like, imagine not uttering a word but just Shah Rukh Khaning his pose, and he just raises an army like it's nothing. No money involved, no gold, no iron bank, no need for loyalty, just a T-pose. T-pose. So I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the story a lot of the Night King. For some reason, I wish we could see more, or found out more about them, like where they were, like the history of just the walkers once they were created, what happened. I want to know more. If there is like a lore or a video like that, I will definitely check that out. But I really enjoyed that storyline. I think that was one of my top favorites, alongside now Jon's story with him being Aegon Targaryen and what will happen with Daenerys. So that's pretty amazing. And the title in itself of this episode, The Last of the Starks, I don't know what that means. But anyhow, let's not wait any further. Let's get right to episode 4 of season 8. And then after that, we have only 2 more episodes until I am done with the show. And yeah, it's surreal, very surreal for sure. Anyhow, let's get right to it.
We're here to say goodbye to our brothers and sisters, to our fathers and mothers, to our friends, our fellow men and women who set aside their differences to fight together and die together so that others might live. Everyone in this world owes them a debt that can never be repaid. It is our duty and our honor to keep them alive in memory. They were the shields that guarded the realms of men. And we shall never see their light again.
Sorry, the reason I'm crying even more is because after you die, in at least my culture, we burn our loved ones. So it's just making me think about my grandmom and granddad. So odd.
Lucy and Aya. You can still smell the burning bodies, and that's why you're here, does that?
I just want to thank her for...
I'm sure you do.
Look, it's not about that.
Of course it's about that, you twat. Why shouldn't it be? The dead are dead. You're not.
Gendry.
Whoa.
That's right, isn't it?
Yes, Your Grace.
You're Robert Baratheon's son.
Oh.
You are aware he took my family's throne and tried to have me murdered.
I didn't even know he was my father until after he was dead.
Yes, he's dead. His brothers are too.
Thanks.
So who's Lord of Storm's End now?
No one.
I don't know, Your Grace.
Does anyone? I think you should be Lord of Storm's End.
What?
That can't be, I'm a bastard.
No. You are Lord Gendry Baratheon of Storm's End, the lawful son of Robert Baratheon, because that is what I have made you.
To Lord Gendry Baratheon of Storm's End.
Yeah. Oh my. Gendry! You just had to walk to find Arya and she helped you out for this. Storm's End, that's
A
amazing.
fitting reward for a hero. And a Lord of Storm's End who will be forever loyal to you.
See? You're not the only one who's clever.
Oh, so he can be loyal to her.
Last time I saw her, I told I'd kill her if I ever saw her again.
Sure you had your reasons.
I did. I do.
So, did you?
Never got the chance. Lord of Light.
She served her
Play his
purpose.
game from we fight his war and win. And then he fucks off.
I was actually asking what happens to the Love Light now.
Who knows what he wants?
They have defeated them. But we still have us to contend with.
Thank you. I feel much better.
Oh.
Even better than the saddle I designed for you.
Oh, I thought this was
It's the
his.
same as the one Daron Targaryen built for his crippled nephew 120 years ago.
Whoa.
I liked that one.
You know our history better than anyone. That'll be useful as Lord of Winterfell.
I'm not Lord of Winterfell.
You're the only surviving true-born son of Ned Stark. You don't want it.
I don't really want anymore.
I envy you.
Mostly I live in the past.
The Bran being the three-eyed
All
raven
right.
is quite
Come on.
boring.
No, not in one go.
Go on, I believe in you.
Vomiting is not celebrated. Yes, it is.
To the Dragon Queen!
The Arya Stark, the hero of Winterfell.
I surmised.
Jade! Go again.
Why does he get to go again?
Because it's my game.
You have danced with friendly Baratheon.
Shut up!
I saw him riding that thing.
You all did.
No, no. I saw him riding that thing.
That's right, you did.
I did. That's why we all agreed to follow him. That's the kind of man he is. He's little, but he's strong. Strong enough to befriend an enemy and get murdered for it. Most people get bloody murdered. They stay that way. Here, north of the wall, and then back here again. He keeps fighting. He keeps fighting.
Oh,
He
God.
climbed on the fucking dragon and fought. What kind of person climbs on a fucking dragon? A madman or a king?
I think you're kind of forgetting the actual rider there. Daenerys. Oh God. They don't believe in her. Oh God, Tyrion with the enemy. Jon with... Oh God. She's all alone. I hate that they are making her look like that because she's the one that
You were
came.
married before Sansa.
The dialogue is not great right now. Ugh. Is that a burp or a vomit?
You're a virgin.
That's a statement about the present.
At no point in the past, up until this very moment, have you slept with a man or a woman.
Oh.
I have to piss.
Well,
We did it. We
understandable.
faced those icy fucks. Looked right into their blue eyes, and here we are.
Oh, look at his lover eyes. Oh no, Tobin! Oh God! My God! Oh God, Tormund! This scene!
This fucker comes north and takes her from her. Just takes her like that. I mean it again. My heart is broken.
Don't touch me.
You can touch me. I'm not afraid of wild things.
Oh.
Maybe you should be.
Well, Clegane. It's time to drown our sorrows.
Could have made you happy for a little while.
Oh my God.
There's only one thing that'll make me happy.
And what's that?
That's my fucking business.
Oh my
Used to be
God.
you couldn't look at me.
That was a long time ago. I've seen much worse than you since then.
Wow.
Yes, I've heard. And you were broken in. And you were broken in rough.
And he got what he deserved. I gave it to him.
Oh.
Hounds.
You've changed, little bird. None of it would have happened if you left King's Landing with me. No Littlefinger, no Ramsay, none of it.
Without Littlefinger and Ramsay and the rest, I would have stayed a little bird all my life.
She's changed. She's grown to be a better person. I like that. She becomes stronger because of these events. Fuck!
Don't shoot. It's night time. It's freezing and everyone's celebrating. You should be celebrating with them.
I am celebrating.
I'm not Gendry Rivers anymore. I'm Gendry Baratheon, Lord of Storm's End. By order of the Queen.
Congratulations.
I don't know how to be Lord of anything. I hardly know how to use a fork. All I know is that you're beautiful, and I love you, and none of it will be worth anything if you're not with me. So be with me.
Shut up, little boy. What do you mean I love you? Oh, God.
Be my wife. Be the lady of Storm's End.
Do you, because she shagged you, you felt the need to confess your undying love?
You'll be a wonderful lord. And any lady would be lucky to have you. But I'm not a lady. I never have been. That's not me.
Oh, hello.
You didn't drink.
Okay.
I didn't drink.
In the game.
I drank.
In the game. This is Dornish.
This is not a game. This is only drinking.
It's the first thing I learnt when I came to the north. Keep a fire going.
Smart.
Every time you leave the room, put more wood on.
That's very diligent, very responsible.
Piss off.
You know the first thing I learned in the North? I hate the fucking North.
Okay.
How about Tormund Giantsbane?
Has he grown on you? He was very sad when you left.
You sound quite jealous.
What's happening?
It's bloody hot in here.
Just talking about freaking making it.
Oh, move aside.
Oh, personal squire.
What are you doing?
Taking your shirt off.
Oh my God, Brienne. Oh, Brienne!
I've never slept with a knight before.
I've never slept with anyone before.
Then you have to drink. Those are the rules.
I told you.
Yeah! Brienne! Oh my God!
Are you drunk?
No.
Oh, wow.
Only a little. I didn't know Sejura well. But I know this. If he could have chosen a way to die, it would have been protecting you.
I agree.
He loved me, and I couldn't love him back. Not the way I love you.
Whoa.
Is that all right?
Okay. My God. Are you eating each other's faces? What's happening? Oh God.
I wish you'd never told me. If I didn't know, I'd be happy right now. I try to forget. Tonight I did for a while. And then I saw them gathered around you. I saw the way they looked at you. So many people have looked at me that way, but never here.
I told you I don't want it.
It doesn't matter what you want. You didn't want to be king in the north. What happens when they demand you press your claim and take what is mine?
I'll refuse. You are my queen. I don't know what else I can say.
You can say nothing to anyone ever. Never tell them who you really are. Swear your brother and Samuel Tarly to secrecy and tell no one else.
Oh God, that's...
Or it will take on a life of its own and you won't be able to control it or what it does to people. No matter how many times you bend the knee. No matter what you swear.
Oh God, this is messed up.
I have to tell Sansa and Arya.
Sansa will want to see me gone and you on the Iron Throne.
She won't.
John, were you born today?
Not after what she's seen. Not after what they've done to her.
I owe them the truth.
Even if the truth destroys us.
It won't.
It will. I've never begged for anything. But I'm begging. Don't do this. Please.
Oh, fuck. This is... I can't even understand how to explain this.
You are my queen.
Yes, we know.
Nothing will change that.
We know that as well.
We can live together.
We can. I've just told you how.
Whoa, Daenerys. I mean, calm down. If that's what I'm saying, if they could somehow find a way to rule together with the North's support, along with, you know, having Daenerys there, it would be fantastic.
How far gone? The Northmen as well.
And the Golden Company has arrived in King's Landing, courtesy of the Greyjoy fleet. The balance has grown distressingly even.
It will hit her hard.
Wait.
It will rip her out, root and stem.
How exactly?
The objective here is to remove Cersei without destroying King's Landing.
Thankfully, she is losing allies by the day.
We need the capital.
I watched the people of King's Landing rebel against their king when they were hungry, and that was before winter began. Give them the opportunity, and they will cast Cersei aside.
If the Iron Fleet tries to ferry in more food, the dragons will destroy them. If the Lannisters and the Golden Company attack, we'll defeat them in the field.
Once the people see that Cersei is our only enemy, her reign is over.
Men we have left are exhausted. Many of them are wounded. They'll fight better if they have time to rest and recuperate.
How long do you suggest?
Can't say for certain, not without talking to the officers.
Now that the time has come to reciprocate, you want to postpone.
It's not just our people, it's yours. To throw them into a war they're not ready to fight.
The longer I leave my enemies alone, the stronger they become.
What you command, we will obey.
Jon and Sir Davos will ride down the King's Road with the northern troops and the bulk of the remaining Dothraki and Unsullied. A smaller group of us will ride to White Harbor and sail from there to Dragonstone.
We have won the Great War. Now we will win the last war. In all 7 kingdoms, men will live without fear and cruelty under their rightful queen.
That doesn't mean that I want to kneel to someone.
I swore myself and the North to her cause.
I respect that.
You respect it?
Oh, Sansa, seriously? You think that you can be the only one with no allies apart from the North?
We needed her army, her dragons. You did the right thing. And we're doing the right thing, telling you we don't trust your queen.
What? Why won't you trust her? She came for us.
She's not one of us.
If you only trust the people you grew up with, you won't make many allies.
That's all right.
¿Qué?
I don't need many allies.
Arya, we can't work like you.
We're family. The 4 of us. The last of the Starks.
Oh, God.
I've never been a Stark.
Just as much Ned Stark's child as any of us.
You're my brother. Not my half-brother or my bastard brother. My brother.
I need to tell you something.
Wait, that's just fantastic.
You have to swear you'll never tell another soul.
You think with this girl?
What is it?
You have to swear it before I tell you.
How can I promise to keep a secret if I don't even know what it is?
Because we're family. Swear it.
I swear it.
Swear.
Tell them.
What? Why do they do that? Why do they make a scene
So she's going to stay
to
here
not
with
show
you?
what the scene actually is?
I'm happy that you'll finally have to climb for it. You know how long I've waited to tell tall person jokes? To climbing mountains. What's she like down there?
What?
Give me more.
You're a dog.
I am the imp, and I demand to know.
I knew you were fucking her. A pair of tall blonde toffs. Must be like looking in the mirror.
Sir Bronn of the Blackwater.
Oh no, he's come to kill you guys.
What are you doing up north?
What are you doing with that? Oh, this? This is for you.
You boys are a pair of gold-plated cunts. Do you know that?
That's a bit rude.
Year after year, I've shoveled Lannister shit, and what do I have to show?
You're a knight, thanks to me. And just try.
I've never hit a dwarf before, but say another word, and I will belt you.
See, I don't believe you do that.
You couldn't do it on your best day, you one-handed fuck, and your best days are long gone.
Oh, you broke my nose.
I did not break your nose.
How do you know?
Because I've been breaking noses since I was your size, and I know what it sounds like. Now listen. Your sister offered me Riverrun. Nice big castle, good lands, plenty of peasants who do what they're told.
You trust Cersei?
I knew your sister was dead the second I saw those dragons. Now, your army may be torn to shit, but I'd still bet on your dragon queen to win. And it just so happens I'm a betting man. If Cersei's dead, she can't pay up. What's Double Riverrun?
Highgarden.
You're joking.
You could be Lord of the Reach.
Highgarden, are you mad?
It's better than being dead.
He's not going to kill us. He wouldn't be talking.
I only need one of the Lannister brothers alive.
Highgarden will never belong to a cutthroat.
No? Who were your ancestors? The ones who made your family rich? Fancy lads in silk? They were fucking cutthroats. Kill a few hundred people, they make you a lord. Kill a few thousand, they make you king. And then, all your cocksucking grandsons can ruin the family with their cocksucking ways.
Why are we...
We ride south in the morning. We could use an officer with some knowledge of the city's defenses.
Oh, no. No, my fighting days are done. But I've still got a few killing days left, you hear me? I'll come find you when the war is done. Till then, don't die.
For fuck's sake.
On your own?
Not anymore. I don't like crowds.
Yes, we can see a big crowd here.
Me neither.
Why not? I love you now. You're a big hero.
Don't like heroes.
Must have felt good sticking a knife in that horned fucker.
You're heading to King's Landing?
Some unfinished business.
Me too.
Oh god, she's... Yeah, I know what her business is. Cersei. Her business is Cersei.
I don't plan on coming back.
Neither do I.
What?
Gonna leave me to die again if I get hurt.
Probably.
Hi, my love. Alright, enjoy. Fly, my friend, fly. Spread your wings, fly. Oh my god, this shot. Yes, give mommy a lift up.
Why her?
You know she loves your brother.
That doesn't mean she'll be a good queen.
You seem determined to dislike her. No.
John will be Warden of the North, so a good relationship seems likely.
I don't expect him to spend much time here going forward.
Well, I suppose that's up to him.
No.
You'll be the true power in the North. I'd feel much better about the future if I left here today believing that you and Daenerys were allies.
Exactly!
About John's taking our army with him. Your queen still has her dragons.
Your queen too.
I just think that because of what she did in this third episode.
Interest of your family or the North.
You're afraid of her.
Every good ruler needs to inspire a bit of fear.
I don't want John to go down there. The men in my family don't do well in the capital.
But as your brother once told me, he's not a Stark.
I'm sorry, but that was...
People love her. You've seen that. You've seen how they fight for her. She wants to make the world a better place. I believe in her.
The words are so twisted right now. Seriously, just want them to be both on the Iron Throne. Can that not happen? Is that too much to ask?
What if there's someone else?
Of course you will tell.
Someone better.
Rhaegar needs to heal. He doesn't need me weighing him down.
You weigh as much as two fleas fucking.
I'm taking the free folk home.
The women down there don't like me.
Oh.
And the free folk are welcome to stay.
It isn't home. We need room to wander. I'll take them back to the Castle Black as soon as the winter storms pass. Back where we belong.
It's where he belongs too. The direwolf has no place in the south. Will you take him with you? He'll be happier up there.
So would you.
This is farewell then.
You never know. You've got the North in you. The real North.
What? Oh my god!
If it's a boy, we want to name him John.
I hope it's a girl. You're the best friend I ever had. You too, Sam.
Got him. Yeah.
War, the murder, the misery. All of it because Robert Baratheon loved someone who didn't love him back.
How many others now?
Including us, 8.
Then it's not a secret anymore.
She loses the North. She loses the Vale. Sansa will make sure of that.
It's worse than that. He has the better claim to the throne.
He doesn't want the throne.
I'm not sure it matters what he wants. People are drawn to him. Wildlings, Northmen.
He loves our queen, and she loves him. If we marry them, they could rule together.
She's his aunt.
They never stopped a Targaryen, but
Exactly.
But John grew up in Winterfell. Is marrying your Aunt common in the north? She does not like to have her authority questioned.
something she has in common with every monarch who ever lived.
I worry about his state of mind.
We are advisors to the queen. Worrying about her state of mind is our job.
But Varys, you said you choose Daenerys.
We still
I
have
don't
to take
know.
King's Landing.
What the fuck, man? No. Oh my god, how many? What's the point? She had an aerial view, how could she not see? Oh my god.
Sunday! Sunday!
Oh.
Our message was well received then.
Your people have heard the usurper is coming. They are grateful for your protection within the walls of the Red Keep.
Certain about the dragon.
I saw it sink beneath the waves.
That must have been glorious. When the war is won, the lion shall rule the land, the kraken shall rule the sea. And our child shall one day rule them all. Keep the gates open. If she wants to take the castle, she'll have to murder thousands of innocent people first.
So much for the breaker of chains.
We will storm the city, my queen. We will kill your enemies. All of them.
Your Grace, I promised you I would look you in the eye and speak directly if I ever thought you were making a mistake. This is a mistake. Cersei needs to be destroyed. But if we attack King's Landing with Drogon and the Unsullied and the Dothraki, tens of thousands of innocents will die. That is why Cersei is bringing them into the Red Keep. These are the people you came here to protect. I beg you, Your Grace, do not destroy the city you came to save. Do not become what you have always struggled to defeat.
It's true, Daenerys.
I'm here to free the world from tyrants. That is my destiny, and I will serve it no matter the cost.
No, that's not what you meant to do. No, Daenerys, come on, this is...
Demand Cersei's surrender. Offer her her life in exchange for the throne.
You think she will do that?
If there's a chance to avoid the coming slaughter, we should make the effort.
Speaking to Cersei will not prevent a slaughter, but perhaps it's good the people see that Daenerys Stormborn made every effort to avoid bloodshed, and Cersei Lannister refused. They should know whom to blame when the sky falls down upon them.
No, come on, that's not what you want. This is exactly what I don't want. Please. I just hope that Arya finds a way to kill Cersei. Oh my god.
They all talk about destiny.
She's a girl who walked into a fire with 3 stones and walked out with 3 dragons. How could she not believe in destiny?
You know them both. Tell me, who do you think would make a better ruler?
Jon, of course.
He doesn't want the throne.
It's not about what he wants anymore, actually.
The knee.
Have you considered the best ruler might be someone who doesn't want to rule?
No, because she
We're
wants to go through the
treason.
sea city.
Don't pretend you haven't thought about it.
Of course I've thought about it. Thoughts aren't treason.
He's temperate and measured. He's a man, which makes him more appealing to the lords of Westeros, whose support we are going to need.
Joffrey was a man. I don't think a cock is a true qualification, as I'm sure you'd agree.
And he's the heir to the throne. Yes, because he's a man, cocks are important, I'm afraid.
They could rule together as king and queen.
She's too strong for him. She'd bend him to her will, as she already has.
You could temper her worst impulses.
Exactly, that's exactly what I want.
A Targaryen father and a Stark mother. Jon's the one man alive who might actually be able to keep the North in the 7 Kingdoms.
How many kings and queens have you served? 5, 6? I've lost count.
You've always known my reasons.
At a certain point, you choose a person you believe in, and you fight for that person.
Even if you know it's a mistake. You know I will never betray the realm.
What is the realm? A vast continent, home to millions of people, most of whom don't care who sits on the Iron Throne.
Millions of people, many of whom will die if the wrong person sits on that throne. I will act in their interest, no matter the personal cost.
So what happens to her?
I've spoken as honestly as I can. Each of us has a choice to make. I pray we choose wisely.
Euron Greyjoy ambushed Queen Daenerys and her fleet. One of the dragons was killed, several ships destroyed, and a Sunday cap.
I always wanted to be there when they execute your sister. Seems like I won't get the chance.
They're going to destroy that city. You know they will.
Have you ever run away from a fight?
You're not like your sister. You're not. You're better than she is. You're a good man and you can't save her. You don't need to die with her. Stay here. Stay with me. Please. Stay.
You think I'm a good man? I pushed a boy out a tower window, crippled him for life. For Cersei, I strangled my cousin with my own hands. Just to get back to Cersei, I would have murdered every man
woman and child in Riverrun for Cersei. She's hateful, and so am I.
Many are there. I don't see how this will work. You think she will do this? She will negotiate with you. I just think there should be another way without hurting the city but getting only through to Cersei. She did all of this. Why are you giving her the chance? She has no intention. Tyrion, this is the worst thing ever.
Queen Daenerys demands Cersei's unconditional surrender and the immediate release of Missandei of Narth.
Queen Cersei demands Daenerys' unconditional surrender. If she refuses, Missandei of Narth will die here and now.
You're a rational man.
Or so I flatter myself, my lord.
We have a chance here. Perhaps our last chance to avoid carnage.
Yes.
I don't want to see the city burn. I don't want to hear the screams of children burning alive.
No, it is not a pleasant sound.
I don't want to hear it.
Cersei is queen of the Seven Kingdoms. You are her subject.
Her reign is over. You understand this. Help her understand it.
We understand nothing of the sort. Your queen's last dragon is vulnerable. Your armies are battle-weary and depleted, while ours have been reinforced with the Golden Company.
She always does this. She always does this. And then goes back on her word.
I know you don't care about your people. Why should you? They hate you, and you hate them. You're not a monster.
What?
I know this because I've seen it.
What have you seen? That she's a nice fairy?
You've always loved your children. More than yourself. More than Jaime. I beg you. If not for yourself, then for your child. Your reign is over. But that doesn't mean your life has to end. Doesn't mean your baby has to die.
If you have any last words, now is the time.
Dracarys!
I hate it. I hate this so much. Oh God, this is the absolute worst. because everything that she has fought for is just going, and she's losing control. She's becoming the exact opposite to what she... Now Missandei said Dracarys, which only means that she is telling Daenerys to burn, to use her. And now that all the civilians, citizens, whatnot, are in the Red Keep, she is I hate it. I hate this so much. This is not... It's just like they are really trying to... They're trying to make me feel guilty about the fact that I am choosing Daenerys, but the path that she's choosing right now is so horrible. Jon is the rightful heir to the throne, 100%. I agree. He should be the one on the throne, but they are not allowing her to digest that fact. They just put that fact there to her, and of course she's going to be, what the hell, this is my thing. Like, I didn't know I had a Targaryen, family member, and they just go with that storyline. I know that they don't have enough episodes to explain this, but makeup is all over the place. I seriously hate that, because they're doing the right thing by not attacking the city, which that is what she should be. Like, she is losing, it's like they have to kill Missandei, they have to kill Rhaegar, they have to kill Jorah. She has to find that need to see that people are doubting her. She doesn't have the love of the people in the north. She is people choose Jon. She doesn't have the trust over there, and Tyrion is not advising. Tyrion is always looking after his family and not looking to take her. Now Varys is turning against her, at least speaking out, saying that Jon is the rightful person, is the right person to go onto the throne. All of that, they're making her think all this, and now she's going to definitely freaking kill everyone in King's Landing. This Dracarys means, see her face in the end. I hate that. I hate it. And there are times where Sansa also is just too much. Like, what is your problem? You think that at all this time you didn't know Jon was Aegon Targaryen. All of a sudden you say that, oh yeah, there is someone better, and then you should just go all the way to the Iron Throne. You just said that the men in my family don't do well in the capital. Yet you want Jon on the throne? Shut up. So you want Daenerys' army to get rid of everyone in King's Landing, that is Cersei and everyone, and then put Jon on the throne. You think that works that way? I hate it. It's like, Sansa is annoying right now. I just do not like her character right now. I feel like she has a good moments, like the moment with the Hound, but it's not like as a character she is saying that, but Arya is the one that killed the Night King. Why is that? Why was she able to kill the Night King? Because Daenerys' army, including the Knights of the Vale, the Northmen, they all were able to hold up. But mostly it's because Daenerys, believe it or not, it's her dragons that killed, that were breathing fire. What do you think? Just because Arya killed the Night King doesn't mean that the victory is for the Starks, and that the Starks should rule in the north and in the south. No. Sorry, but I know there may be people who appreciate that, where they want Jon to be on the throne. Even I do, seriously. But with the fact that she has no time to process that information, and that she has been working all her life, at least from season 1, to get home, you can't expect her to have a different reaction, apart from the fact that people would want to take this away from her. And naturally that, that Jon is much more loved. And yes, exactly, a Stark mother and a Targaryen father, Jon is the right person. And that's what I'm saying. I agree, he should be on the throne. But it's just that, of of course, if there is a way that we can get them married, exactly what Tyrion is thinking, it would work even more. But they are getting into a point where she's rethinking everything. She's like going in her own zone. And that, I even remember what Maester Aemon said, a Targaryen alone in the world is a terrible thing. This is exactly what's happening. And if Varys is also saying that, we have to look out for the way she reacts or her moods or whatnot. I don't care like what the wording is, but it's just more like they are implying that she is losing her mind, exactly like her father, which she vowed to never become. That's her one pride. Her one pride was to, like how she made Meereen, how she liberated Meereen, Astapor, Yunkai. That's exactly what I was hoping for her to have in this episode, or at least go towards the direction. And even if they had to kill few of her people, but it's not to a point where she lose Rhaegal and Missandei and Jorah in the span of minutes. She didn't even process it. She lost 3 people in one go. Whom does she have? Only Grey Worm. And also Tyrion, who is now trying his best to try and have chats with Cersei, who will not listen to him. And on top of that, Varys is now having second thoughts all about, so much about the realm, and I'll speak the truth, and because you are the queen, I choose. If you chose her, why are you now going through to Jon Snow? Why do you care about the Lords of Westeros? I don't understand, because Varys was on the small council with the Mad King and was very much happy to do all the things that the Mad King wanted to do, from the lore at least. And with Robert Baratheon, he had no problem killing a young girl. All that was fine under a man's rule. But now, because there are few signs of so-and-so, he has second thoughts about her being on the throne. I'm just saying that, okay, yes, he has the right to think that, but in a way where I feel like Varys is contradicting himself. From what I remember, Varys was on a council which took liberty in killing so many people so that, the throne was under their, say the Mad King or under Robert Baratheon. That was fine, but this is not. Robert Baratheon, because Lyanna Stark and Rhaegal were a thing, that's fine. Robert's rebellion was all okay. He paraded through the streets along with Tywin's army and killed so many innocents. Still, he was on the small council with Robert Baratheon. That's fine. But this isn't. I'm sorry, I remember saying that I am totally against using dragons, but the way it's going, I don't see how else she is going to get to the Red King. I just hope that Arya and the Hound find a way, and Arya is something, and uses one of her faces to mimic her trusted advisor, somehow gets through to Qyburn. I'm sorry, Qyburn, but kills you, gets his face, and kills this guy. But somehow she has to get past the mountain, and the mountain can be dealt with the Hound. If that happens, I am so glad. I'm sorry that she's pregnant and she's with her baby, and now Jaime is left the idiot, leaving Brienne. I understand his love for Cersei, but by God, to leave Brienne like that, the way he hurt her right now, oh my God, forget it. Sorry. I know that he loves, he has to get back to Cersei, but after what she did, she was ready to kill you. She even sent Bronn to kill you. Seriously? She doesn't even want you alive to see your child. So what is your deal? Why are you going back? There are so many things which I'm really not liking right now, because, even in that meeting with how many people are left, half of the Unsullied gone, Northmen gone, half of the Vale gone, little bit of the Dothraki gone. And the way Sansa was just so, I feel like she's not really, yes, you have every right to not accept a ruler, but come on, like the way she's been acting against Daenerys is, it's crazy. Like, I know you've gone through stuff and now you're on your toes in terms of keeping in mind who your allies are, but it's ridiculous. And Arya, in the end, she was talking in that Godswood, speaking about how she doesn't need many allies and, you know, we are family, that's it. You exactly sound like the Lannisters. You exactly sound like Cersei and Jaime. That's it. That no one matters in the world. It's just you guys or them two and whatnot. Like, who speaks like that? And Jon said something very good. If we are always going to restrict ourselves together and not have any allies, we won't make like any progress in terms of strengthening the family name. And then Arya is like, that's all right. I don't need many allies. We're family. What the hell does that mean? Oh, I genuinely hate the way that people are doubting her. Like, you know, at the start, it was at least like, you know, in season 4, season 5, just like the way, you know, Cersei, Daenerys, when she held the whip to Astapor and she says, Zadrix gustari gustavo, like a dragon is no slave. Like, wow, that is exactly what she did. She manipulated the situation at the in the best way where she can liberate a city full of slaves and give the people what they want. And she even told the soldiers of Unsullied that you guys are like, you know, I of course hold the whip, but whatever, if you are free men, if you want to leave, you are more than welcome to leave. But if you want to fight for me or with me or whatever she says, you know, you will fight as free men. And then they start doing with their sticks, tuk, 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 and then she throws the whip. That is phenomenal power. Like, and to see that reduced to all of her hard work just gone like that, it pisses me off because, oh, it really does. It's just almost like as if Viserys is almost so true that, you know, like, she's good for nothing sort of a vibe, like, and she's losing everything. I just hate that. And it's not just I'm team Daenerys all the way, but I'm just thinking that she did so much, right? She came to the north, she went to King's Landing, she risked her 3 dragons when they came to save Jon, and one of her dragons died. All of that, and now Rhaegal also dying. Like, what is the point of making her look like this? Like, of course, then people will say that she's not a great queen. She doesn't belong and all that. And why wouldn't they be able to see the... I just thought the way that happened, if they had an aerial view, could they not have seen the damn fleet? I just think that you would be able to see this. They weren't so far away from when they shot it. Because it was almost like when they showed the thing, when they showed Rhaegal falling, and then there was another arrow that went. There was like a small little mountain here, but then you could see the entire fleet coming in. Are you serious? Could you not see that? They could see you and hit your dragon. How could you not see them? Rubbish. I thought I could watch 2 more episodes of the season, like the last 2 more episodes. The last 2, but I don't think so. I need to calm down. It really pisses me off. But I didn't even take much notes. I actually kind of did, but then in the start also, Daenerys whispers something in Jorah's ear. What was that? There was no like subtitles to hear what she was whispering. And then Lord Gendry, Baratheon, Lord of Storm's End. What the hell? Why was he professing his love to Arya? You know she will never be a lady. She did that so that because she thought that she would die the next day. I mean, die that night. Stupid boy. And then, yeah, well. And then Bronn coming in. Just... He wants Hygha. I swear, I remember when they killed Olenna when they gave the poison, the very next episode, it was all of them taking all the supplies from Highgarden and heading down the road, and something where Jaime said that castle is free or something. You can have that. You can have Highgarden, something like that, right? I don't know. Maybe I have to just go back and check it, but I swear I thought that he said that Bronn could have Highgarden. So why would he want to negotiate Highgarden right now? I don't know. Like they're also not doing justice to Bronn's character, I feel. Like he's a cutthroat, yes, but I just feel like he would trust Jaime and Tyrion more than Cersei, because Jaime and Tyrion are the ones that have actually provided stuff rather than Cersei. Yes, and that's why he's siding with the Dragon Queen and whatnot, and he's like still... I just think that he would be there with them for some reason. I know he's selfish, he thinks about himself, I agree. But in a way where... when Bronn saved Jaime from the dragon, he's like, only I get to kill you. Like, I thought that he would be there with him so that he can get to kill him. Literally. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that episode, but I can't believe Rhaegal and Missandei are... It's so shit. I hate it. Genuinely hate it. I just don't see... I don't know what they could have gotten by them talking to Cersei, and I know that was the only like logical way to reason, but we know this now. She does that arrow thing to Tyrion, stops it, and then listens to him, and then goes back on her word, like, you know, meaning like goes against what she says or promises to do. And now with Missandei saying Dracarys, I swear, like the way she was Grey Worm, he's even more vengeful. Daenerys is ready. Like, she wouldn't care. That's the thing. That's what I hate about right now. And even if she lost people from her like her trustful group, she would have a better way. Like, she's following her advisors and they're doing the logical, minimalistic, life-taking thing. But she also used to find a way to see the better opportunity to make the worst of the situation, to find the right route. I don't know. I think, you know, I just wish Jon was there to at least help her out in that. I don't know. I don't know how to think. Sorry. Yeah. I'll see you guys in episode 5. But that won't be today for me to watch it. So, see you in the next one. Goodbye.